Guys, for today's video, ang pag-uusapan po natin ay yung isang online lending app na nagpalit ng pangalan. Kala ko nung una, spin-off lang siya ng Kasialo, yung tinatawag na Kasyola. So, kung papakinggan nga natin, parang di ba? Parang i-imitate yung Kasialo na brand. Kasi ito naman, Kasyola.
Kasyola naman na itong brand na to.
Parang ganon. Anyway, so yan ang pag-uusapan natin today and sisilipin natin kung sumusunod na sila dun sa bagong directive nga na mas mababa na ang interest. And at the same time, ano yung pinagkaiba ni Kasyola sa Cashify? So samahan niyo ako, pag-usapan natin yan. Sit back and let's discuss. Coming right up. Hi guys, this is Pat and you're in Pat Quintos Review TV. So if you're new to my channel, I do reviews about personal finance na meron na akong experience or meron na akong knowledge. Ginawa ko na ng videos and playlist na makikita nyo dito sa taas. At kung bago ka dito sa channel ko, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel. So ito po, basahin natin yung rebranding ng Kasyola into Cashify. Article from Business Mirror. Kasyola rebrands as Cashify to strengthen responsible digital lending in Philippines. Pag na-rebrand ka, may strengthen ang responsible digital lending. Tama ba yun? Anyway, digital lending platform Kasyola has officially rebranded as Cashify, signaling a new chapter in its mission to provide simple, faster, and more responsible financial access for Filipinos. In a statement, the company said the rebrand reflects its continued evolution as fintech service while maintaining its core commitment to honesty, transparency, and excellence. Despite the change in name, the brand identity, Cashify assured users that its service team and operation remain the same. Feeling ko lang to kasi medyo malapit yung Kasyola sa Kasialo. So, possible baka lang po merong issue sa pangalan, sa paggamit ng pangalan. Kasi as far as I know, ako nga po nung nagpa-register ako sa DTI, ay basta magkatunog ang pangalan, hindi po nila inaalaw. So, saan sinasabi nila sa akin noon na meron ng ganyang pangalan. So, feeling ko po yun lang po yung point of view ko. May possible na issue sa pangalan between yung Kasialo and din itong Kasyola. Which, nung nag-rebrand sila, medyo mas naging okay yung pangalan, Cashify. Kesa naman yung Kasyola, parang ang syola-syola mo naman dyan. Parang ganon. Anyway,
ito ba itong Cashify na to or Kasyola na to?
Well, Cashify ay under Sun Loan Lending Investor Corporation na may SEC registration number, which is yan, and Certificate of Authority, which is yan, or secondary license. So somehow, yes, they are legit lending company na nag-ooperate as an online lending app in terms of documentary requirement, I guess. So, sabi dito, Cashify continues to offer personal cash loan of up to 50,000 pesos with fast approval and flexible installment terms. According to the company, borrowers receive the full approved loan amount with no processing fees and without the need for collateral or guarantor. So, buo daw natin matatanggap at walang collateral at guarantor. Anyway, let's go to the app. Ako nung sinilip ko yung cellphone ko na nag-automatic na nag-update na yung app and as I'm seeing here, hindi ko na kailangan mag-download ng separate app. Nakalagay na po kagad dito is Cashify. Okay, upon opening yung app, nag-login po ako tapos wala po yung offer sa akin previously na around 3,000 pesos. Nung clinic ko po yung apply now, nag-submit naman po siya kagad. Within 2 minutes, lumabas na po yung bagong offer po sa akin, which is, ito po, 1,500. So coming from previous offer sa akin na 3,000, medyo binabaan po nila. But yeah, kebs lang naman po. I-calculate po natin to and then silipin natin yung previous na calculation ko with Kasialo. So ito po, meron daw akong 3 terms na good for 187 days. Okay. So piliin lang po natin yung 2 terms. Kapag 2 terms daw po, ang first repayment ko ng 1,500 ay 1,834 at babayaran ko siya ng April 30. April 15 po as of recording today, so that's 15 days po ang binibigay nila. When we check this, yeah, yung first payment is 15 days and the succeeding payment, 0. So yeah, technically it's 15 days lang po. Kasi yung next payment daw ay October 19. Diba? Ito dapat yung yung sinisilip ni SEC. Yung ganito, hindi yung interest. Actually, kahit 15%, okay lang yun eh. Basta mag-stick sila dito sa sa tenure kung gaano ba talaga katagal. Okay, anyway, sige. So 1.5 ang total na interest and service fee ay 334. So kung i-calculate po natin yan, 334 divided by 1,500, lumalabas na 22.27% sa loob ng 15 days. Divide po natin yan by 15. Lumalabas po na 1.48% per day po ang interest. And kung i-calculate po natin yan by 30 times 30, oh no, it's 44.53%. Ito po clearly hindi pa po nakakaabot sa kanila yung memo ni SEC na pababae ng interest to 12%. Hindi ko alam. Anyway, so kung yan ay 44.53% sa loob ng 30 days, kunin po natin yung APR, balik lang po natin by per day, i-multiply po natin by 365 days, nasa 542% ang APR po nila. Ngayon, silipin naman po natin yung previous na offer po sa akin, nung kasyola pa sila, 3,300. Sa 3,300 na loan amount, meron daw po akong 2 or 3 terms. Silipin po muna natin yung 2 terms. So sa 2 terms daw po, ito po yung first repayment, 3,797 pesos, wherein the interest and service charges daw po ay nagkakahalaga ng 497. Kung kakalculate po natin yung 497 sa 497 divided by 3,300 na principal, yan, lumalabas po na 15%. As of the time of recording, September 17 po ngayon, nakita nyo po na parang mas mababa yung interest na pinataw sa akin nung kasyola pa sila at only 366% versus ngayon na nasa 500%. Feeling ko po talaga ito po dapat yung pinagtutuunan ni SEC yung tenure, yung equally distributed na tenure. Kaya po nila nilagay diyan na 187 days. Para yung calculation is divided by 180 days po instead of 15 days lang po. So, please SEC sa government natin, hindi nyo ba nakita tong calculation na to? Or allowed ba yung ganitong calculation? Allowed ba na hindi equally distributed talaga yung mga monthly amortization? Well, ano ba masasabi ko? Ang masasabi ko po is, it's a normal online lending app na may mataas ang interest. Pangalawa, shorter loan term ang meron. And medyo kalokohan yung sinasabi na 180 days. At hindi equally distributed itong amortization nyo. So, for me, kung ako po ang nasa posisyon at manghiram po, nakita ko po itong Cashify na to, I'll be skipping this app and look for another lending app or even legit ones na lang kesa po dito. As in, sobrang taas po ng interest. 500% ang interest, 300 pesos sa loob ng 15 days ang interest. Hindi po makatao yun. Besides sa interest, I think ito yung isa sa pinakamalaking concern yung loan tenure, yung dapat equally distributed. Do you agree with me for our question of the day na ito dapat ang pinagtuunan ng pansin at hindi yung pagbaba ng 15 to 12% na interest? Ano sa tingin nyo? Let me know sa comment section sa baba for our weekly giveaway. Yun lamang po for today's video, but before we end this video, mag-shoutout po muna tayo at shoutout kay Jean Rose Balmora at Jean Rose Balmora 1079. Ang sabi po niya ay, "Hi Sir Pat from Surigao City." Kay Sir Jean or Miss Jean Rose Balmora, shoutout po sa inyo and thank you so much po for watching and supporting my videos. And kamusta na rin po dyan sa mga kababayan po natin sa Surigao City. Happy viewing po sa inyo. I hope you like this video, leave a thumbs up, and if not, wala nang problema dyan, but continue to support me by subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell button sa subscribe para makareceive ka ng latest notification sa lahat ng upload ko. Again guys, this is Pat Quinto and you're in Pat Quinto's Review TV. Bye-bye!